Hey citizens, do you notice something different about my eyes? So this is about my experience with microblading, and one of the things that I was happy to see is that it would bring brows to the browless. I was comparing my brows to my mom's brows, and I think by heredity that we're just browless. And shout out to my sister and her kids because they have some strong brows. Just a bit envious of y'all. I decided that I wanted to do something more permanent about them, and microblading was my option. And basically what microblading is a semi-permanent option to a tattoo. Hairlines are drawn on by a blade, and in those lines that are cut into your skin, maybe the top 2 layers at most, ink is put in, so that way it gives the illusion of a brow. I'll start by putting my technician's information below, so that way that if you're local, you can also use her. Tell her Miss Candida sent you. So my process started out with a consultation. After I booked my appointment, looked through a book to see what kind of brow line I wanted. We looked at several of my old pictures to see how I kind of shaded in my own brows. And then once I agreed to that, then we got to the numbing phase, and that typically takes as little as 20 minutes. That was my biggest concern, is that it was going to hurt. And then from there, she mapped out how my brows would be. And if you watch one of my past videos, I had stitches in my left brow from an incident that happened when I was a kid. So my other concern was about going through that scar tissue, and would that scar tissue be able to hold up to what the process was going to be. From a pain level scale, on that scale 1 to 10 again, it was about a 2 or 3, and the sound was the thing that was the most irritating, I guess, because it sounded like scraping. In this photo that I'll show you, it was the end where she put the petroleum jelly on it. I got an Aftercare packet with supplies on how to take care of it, and I took a photo of the first 3 days. And so like day 2 and day 3, my brows, I put ointment on it, and it didn't hurt at all actually. On the 4th day, that's the day that it was the most scabbing, and I also lost a lot of color because the scabs were falling off. One brow, like my right brow, thunder, it's keeping everything on there. It looks really good. My left brow, it lost a fair amount of color, so I do have a touch-up appointment that's coming up next month. If you would like to see an update of my eyebrows for the touch-up, like after the touch-up appointment, then comment below. And like this video if you like it, and share it with your friends who may be interested in the procedure.
That's Canadian Queen 76 dude. Go and find it exclusively on YouTube. Oh yeah.